Hello everyone, what's up? Oh, I could zoom in a live, I didn't know that. Yes, no one's online, so good night. Take care, everyone. Bye. And yeah, oh, hello, namaskaram. Hey, Kishanana, namaskaram, Abhishekana, namaskaram, Prashantana, namaskaram. Will temples be open on 17th February for Darshanana? Yes, Anam, on 17th or 18th, temples will always be open, so it won't be closed. So definitely you can come and visit the temples. Namaskaram Vivekana, how are you? Hey Abhishekana. Uh, certain days, stress will be there, but just get through the day. You don't need to, you know, be as effective as on your regular days where you are able to do a lot of things. So just be easy on yourself. Do whatever little you can. Take some time out for yourself. Do the things that you like. If that's not possible, try to eat healthy on that day. Sleep on time. These simple things, if you look at it, it will go in a long way in supporting you. So just eating right, eating healthy food, sleeping right, this will support you in over a period of time. Good. Hey Mohammed Anna, namaskaram, how are you? Watch some whenever you can watch some Sadhguru videos or read some spiritual books, so that supports you in your journey. Set your priorities right and what you want to do. So definitely do that. I would recommend Sri M's autobiography of a yogi and Yogananda Paramsa's book. Even Sadhguru's books are really good, so whatever you feel like. Hey Ashen Samar, how are you? Akka, how was the first class, Akka? How did it go? Namaskaram Mona Lisa, Akka, how are you? How was the first Hatha Yoga class, Akka? I'm sure it went well, and yeah. No, Anna, I'm not full-time volunteer. I volunteer at my local center in Kerala. Whenever the inner engineering or other Hatha Yoga programs happen, I volunteer in other activities. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming online. And yeah. So yeah, that's it for today. Good night. Take care. Bye. Can you talk about your Samima experience and what you felt different in yourself after that? Yes, definitely, Anna. So I'll just I made a video on Samima, but definitely I will say, for me, even though I used to do all the practices, I could never sit still for some time, close my eyes, be for like people sit after the inner, some people after inner only they sit for 1 hour just like that with eyes closed. But I was not someone like that. It was only after I did my Samyama that I realized how beautiful our breath is, and being with it is so powerful. And that itself was a very transforming experience for me. to understand that. I haven't kept up the practices after that after some time, because but still sitting, and if I'm with my breath, after some time a little bit of it definitely comes back. How's life inside the ashram in terms of people's mentalities? There are competition there also, with genuinely helping each other. So definitely, unless you wherever people gather, of course there's gonna be a little friction that is there, but at the same time, with such a huge number of people, there's a huge community feeling, and people are on their sadhana. So compared to what I feel is other places, it's a very very low level, especially when programs are happening. People might have their differences, definitely, but somehow they get together and make it happen. And there are various systems, various things that happen, so that people are trying to look within themselves and better themselves. So it's, I would say, is it completely not there? No, it is there, but it's at a very minuscule level is what I personally feel. I always think, what should I do in life? What says you should do big in life? That's way I think, what should I do? So Anna, everyone has their own things of what they want to do and what others want to do. Mostly the people who tell you what you should do, they have no idea why they're doing and what they're doing it for. So don't go by people's words. You take some time out for yourself. You know, take some time out for yourself. It is very essential that you take some time out for yourself. And also, it's very essential that when you make a decision on what you want to do, it should come from a very happy place. Because when you're happy, we make the right decisions, right? So make sure you're happy. Whatever decision you decide to do, it's not that you think you do something and it'll make you happy. No, you first get yourself happy even without doing anything, and then you make a choice. Because when you're happy, you're not doing something on which your happiness is dependent. You're doing something because you want something that is best for everyone and for you. So that is the first priority. So I won't say like do big, do small. When you're happy, if you feel like you need to do something big, you do something big. When you're happy, if you feel like you're doing something small, then you do something small. Anna. Hey Anna, Har Mahadev. Yogeshulinga consecration. No, Anna, I actually didn't feel much. I'm not so, uh, you know, some people like my friend Naveen, he can, when he reaches a place, Sandeepana, they know energetically things, there's something happening. They're very receptive to that. I personally am not like that. I do not feel anything. I do not feel like that intense experiences or anything, to be very honest. But it was a very, privileged. I felt very privileged to be there where Sadhguru is doing something so huge. So, yeah. You also mentioned playful at the same time. Is it because of sadhana, or were you saying before Ishan? So I was kind of like playful and all, but I would be playful, but then I would again go into very bouts of anxiety and all. But now, no matter what happens, this playfulness is still there. So I definitely, it's because of my Guru's grace, Guru, that I'm able to maintain it still. But I think if it was not there, I would have lost that playfulness long back. So definitely, the sadhana definitely has helped me keep that. Oh, okay, Samaraka. Okay, no worries. It's for a reason, I guess. But I think now, in the even I've seen in the Hatha Yoga Teacher Finder, I think everyone can list their website, right? That's a beautiful feature. So yeah, awesome. So hopefully next class, Akash, do send me also, so that I can also post it in my feed and on my YouTube. So do let me also know, Akka, in whichever way I can help. And yeah, Akka. So yep. Hey, Padma Priyaka. Thank you, Akka. And Aishwarya really loved the perfume that you sent. So thank you for that. And Samaraka, do come on a podcast, Akka. If you are free, we can definitely do a podcast. Talking about your life and yeah, and Hatha Yoga teacher training. Midnight with Mystic, yes. Actually, it is, I think, one of the first book I read, and it's a very beautiful book. It's very, very nice. It's like being with Sadhguru on a boat. We don't get to spend time with Sadhguru like that nowadays, but I've never got. But reading that book, I feel like, we are with Sadhguru, personally being with him. So that's a very beautiful book. How can I have that t-shirt? Which t-shirt, Taka, are you talking about? Thank you, Yogi's guide. Your love is the only gift, your love that we need. That is like overwhelming. Thank you, Lama. Okay, Samaraka, I'll just get back home, and whenever you're free, we will do it. So I'm also trying to focus more on a little bit more on podcast because I feel it's very value adding to the listeners to know other people's seekers, their struggles, and still what needs to be done on this path. So yes, Saka. Oh, this one, this one. Are you talking about this one, Akka? This is from High On Life Apparels. I do not know whether Anna is still selling it. This he sent it to me. He gifted it to me long back. Yeah. So Safe Soil T-shirts also he was selling. It's if you check High On Life Apparels in Instagram, it might be still there, but I don't know. What is the biggest profession in the world? I don't know now. What is the biggest profession in this world? Is it in money wise or like what is big? Oh, that'd be amazing. Please, you all collaborate with each other. Yes, Padma Priya, where are the recipes? You have to collaborate with me. Yes, Wonderla. Are you, Akka, are you going to the Wonderla in Kerala or are you planning to go to the Wonderla in Bangalore? Bangalore one is huger, I guess, but Kerala one is also very nice. Lot of rides and it's very nice, very neat and well maintained actually. Kerala Wonderla. Both you want to go? Oh my god. Definitely call Akka. Definitely we'll try to come for Wonderla. Like actually, my wife took me to Wonderla. It was the first time I've never got on any of the rides. I'm like, but this time I decided I'll get on the rides, and it was a very nice experience. Yes, Padmapriya, Vigala, and Kerala still exist. Should we categorize things in big and small? Yes, Anna, you can categorize. What's the harm? Like, yes, when it comes to within you, non categorize, but when you're doing some things in the world, I think there are some things which are bigger, smaller in your experience. But yes, a good tells is like everything you have to do with, as dedicated as everything. So, yeah, maybe for practical purposes, yes, but within you, maybe not. Yes, Anna, I felt like the same. Awesome. Any tips for Samima as you attended? Yes, please. Not much tips or anything, but if you can sit in Ardha Siddhasana for long hours, that's the best. So practice sitting in Ardha Siddhasana at home for long hours whenever you're eating, cooking, watching TV, talking to someone. Just keep on sitting in Ardha Siddhasana. Also, you should visit Disneyland Paris. Yes, Disneyland. Yes. Yes, Sangeeta, I'm coming to attend Mahashivratri. That's the plan. Happy Pongal. So nice. Yes, let's go. Hare Krishna. Okay, everyone. Good night. Thank you so much. Love you, Ashton Samaraka. Ashana, how is Ashton? I hope he's well and good. So do convey my regards, Aka. And good night. Love you, everyone. Bye. Love you, your love. He's well. Shubhratri. How do you do your silent travel? Uh, I just find some time either by there are some certain modifications which we can do even if you are in the flight or in the bus. So I do that if there is no time outside. But the simple thing is like if you reduce your meals to just 2 times a day and avoid snacks, you will find enough gap in between to put in your sadhana. So I'll just put my yoga mat somewhere and do it. Good night.